Hope you are doing well. Okay, here we are. We are getting ready for Pesach. It's Pesach time. Pesach time. Time for you to clean out all the chametz that's in your house. Okay, so I will not be able to give a class tonight on Zoom, so I figured I'd give a short, quick video about the Torah portion, about the Parsha, and how it connects to, of course, one of my favorite things, how it so beautifully connects to what the Torah portion is talking about. Torah portion, Pesach, woo! All in one package. So here's a quick idea. The main theme of this week's Torah portion, the main theme is what we call really this week's Torah portion and next week's Torah portion. Most years they're together. We have a double portion. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about Tzaraas. Tzaraas is somebody who gossips or is super stingy or selfish, and when they do that, when they speak badly about others, Lashon Horah, when they speak badly about others, whether it's true information, whether it's false, whether they speak in a derogatory fashion about somebody else, perhaps about themselves too, right? When they do that, the warning that God gives is He puts a rash, a very specific kind of rash on a person. Okay, in English they translate it as leprosy, but that's really not such a great translation because it's not. It might be a physical rash, but it's really a physical manifestation of something that's happening in the spiritual realm. Okay, when this happens, someone becomes extremely tameh, extremely spiritually impure. And by impure, I mean that they have a spiritual blockage which stops their soul from connecting with the good spirituality, the spirituality that's going on around them. They have almost like a film that blocks their soul, that blocks our spiritual abilities when we go ahead and interact, or when we go ahead and get involved with things that make us spiritually impure. That creates a blockage, so we can't connect in the usual fashion. It creates this confusion. Okay, so what happens though? What happens when somebody gets Tzaraas, full-blown Tzaraas, full-blown, we'll call it, for English, lack of a better term, leprosy? They actually have to go outside of the camp of the Jewish nation, outside of the city limits, and they have to spend time by themselves. What do they do with that time? Nobody's allowed to go near them. They wear black, and anyone gets near them, they say, "Oh, Tameh, I'm spiritually impure, right? I'm impure. Please stay away, stay away." No one can go near them. They're super duper impure. Okay, what do they do with all that quiet time? What do? It's a time for them to have some introspection and think long and hard about their actions, about how they're doing with their midos, their character traits, how they interact with the rest of the community and others, how they go ahead and spend so much time judging others, talking about others, thinking about others, as opposed to going ahead and working on themselves. So this is what they're supposed to do during that time. They're supposed to reflect on themselves, go through their time, go through their own midos, right? Go through their actions and figure out what they should be doing, what they could do better. And this is a perfect analogy for what we are doing right now in our Jewish lives. What are we doing now in this time? We are going ahead and cleaning our houses out from chametz. We are removing chametz from our homes. We're going to remove all of the leavened products. Now, this is something that we do. We go ahead and we physically go around our houses. We sweep. We look for the Cheerios and the Chex, and we look for the bread and all those kinds of things. We go ahead and we search all over the place to physically remove it from our homes. But what's it really about? Right? Yes, you're supposed to get all the chametz out of your house. Got to do that. That's got to happen. Get the chametz out. Beer out. Liquor out. Bread out. Cheerios out. Go through the list of things. Got to take all that chametz out of our homes. But what is the symbolism? What's it really about? It's a time for us to go ahead and reflect on ourselves. How is our house doing? How are we doing? How are our midos? How are our character traits? How are our relationships that we have? How are we doing spiritually with our relationship with God? How are we doing? This is what Pesach is about. It's about cleaning that all out. It's about taking inventory of how we're doing with our leavenness, right? And then we can use the holiday of Pesach to detox ourselves from that chametz, free ourselves from that chametz, and then go ahead and get ourselves into a better place. That's what this holiday is all about. So, over the course of this Shabbos and next Shabbos is a chance to think about the Tzaraas, think about the leprosy. That individual has got to go ahead and get themselves away from the community, to go ahead and reflect on how they're doing. So introspection, take note of the things they need to work on, the Chametz in their lives, and remove it. And we need to do the same thing as we're cleaning our houses for Chametz, as we're swiping that credit card for kosher for Passover matzah and macaroons and all those kinds of things that cost $1 million. As we do that, part of that process isn't just about swiping the card and going through the actions of removing Chametz and eating matzah and getting indigestion and crying over the maror. What it's really about is thinking about ourselves. How are we doing as a person, spiritually, physically, about those relationships, relationship with ourselves, a relationship with those around us, and a relationship with God. How are we doing in those three areas? And that is what Pesach and cleaning for Chametz is all about. Have an amazing Shabbos, and look forward to being in touch and having, if you need anything, by the way, if you need anything right now, around town, you're looking for a Seder, if you're looking for some Haggadahs to start preparing for the Pesach Seder, please let us know. Reach out. If you're someplace else looking for some good Pesach resources, as always, you got my number. Holler at me, call me, email me, text me, WhatsApp, boom, boom. They all work. Looking forward to having a Chag, Kasher v'Sameach, a happy, healthy holiday, one filled with awesomeness, and one filled with removing all of that leaven, ridiculousness that is holding us back from being our best selves. Have an awesome one.